I don't know if it's anything like where I'm at in your area, but here in Ohio, in the early part of February, we're having this odd, I guess it's not odd, it tends to happen pretty much every year, but it's like a little sneak peek of spring where there's a couple of 50 degree, 60 degree days, and then it just plummets back down to winter. And this I knew was coming because it happens all the time, and I tend to really start itching for spring projects and just kind of getting that fresh start again. So in my house, it's felt like we're still trying to embrace the cozy of winter, the hibernation, the nesting, all that kind of stuff. But I also feel like my house has just gotten away from me and I need to do some spring cleaning and all the things. So today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to cook up some stuff that is about to go bad in the fridge so I can just stick it all in the freezer to pull out for easy meals and do some spring preview cleaning. When January 1st rolled around, this was another year, just like the last 5, where it did not feel like the beginning of a fresh start, a new year, new you kind of situation. It felt like I wanted to be nesting, be home, doing the winter stuff. Spring to me is the new year. And so once mid-January came, I did a video, my last video was about this. I did a 14-day reset. And this was less about home and more about my body, my home that I carry around with me. And so this was helping to give my body sustained energy. I actually lost 1.5 inches off of my waist. It was a fantastic reset for me just to kind of help get my body feeling good in the wintertime, because in the winter, historically, I've never really felt great. And so the reset really, really helped me a lot. While I was doing the reset, my business, one of my streams of income, started to really take off. And so I know that because I had so much energy throughout the day that I could focus on my businesses, that was something that made my house, my bulk cooking, the things that I do here at home, take a back seat. So today, while I'm filming this, I wanted to do a bit of bulk cooking, stuff for my future self. I actually made a meal that I knew would be easy to just pull out for dinner time because I was going to be coming from a couple towns over. I was going to be a little bit later in my day. So just setting things up so that my future self would be cared for, taken care of. So the rest of these meatballs that I made, I stuck them in the freezer. I have them for future meals and they're absolutely delicious. I actually, of course, had to taste test them because how could you not? So tempting. But they are such an easy recipe. I have a short on how to make these meatballs. And I also like to have my essential oils on hand too to help with my emotions and my focus and all that. But while I was doing that reset, I had very little brain fog. I had so much sustained energy throughout the day. My clothes fit better. It was just such a great little gentle way of getting my body feeling good. If you're interested in that video, I will link it in the description below. I'll put it in the cards also. We're starting another 14-day reset on February the 12th, and it's all about eating clean, drinking a wolfberry puree, having half your body weight in ounces of water, and exercising 30 minutes a day. It's very sustainable, like normal life choices that are healthy. And it's amazing what an impact that puree has on reducing inflammation and all sorts of things. I have been without my puree for 2 weeks because at the end of that reset, I ran out. And so my body has been feeling it and I miss it. And so we've got our next little shipment coming later on this week. So I'm excited to have that before the reset starts on February 12th. But I've noticed that I'm craving it. The other day I went to Costco and I got some paleo chicken sausages. And I was a little apprehensive about these because you just never know with the spices and all of that if you're gonna like it. And my husband and I both really liked it a lot. So we had this package in the fridge that I wanted to cook up again so that I could stick it in the freezer. We could have it for some easy meals. And it's so delicious. I actually ended up using a little bit of that with some regular chicken for our lunch that day. But it was so tasty. I'm so glad that we got it. $14.99 from Costco. If you have a Costco in your area, I highly recommend it. It was a basil and black pepper paleo chicken sausage in just the refrigerator case. So easy to pull out for a quick meal. And once you cook it up, I mean, it's already pre-cooked, but I like to cook it with some vegetables, put it in the freezer, just pull it out when I need to. I also feel like in the spring, change is on the horizon, and I don't exactly know where the wind's gonna blow as far as the different changes that we are going to be making. Nothing major on my channel here or anything like that. Social media wise, of course, you can still find me here and Instagram and everywhere. And of course, within my essential oil group and all of that. But I do feel like come spring, come summer, something is going to be changing. So that's another reason why I wanted to take control of something, which in my case, it's cleaning everything that I could possibly clean in my house. Scrubbing my air ductors, getting all those vacuumed out and everything, and doing my laundry and doing all the things. I feel like when change is on the horizon, I want to control whatever it is that I can possibly control. And I know that cleaning and my eating is about all I got at this point. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to take control, which is totally an illusion. Another part of my life that tends to get a little bit busy around this time of year, end of February into March and April, and into the summer, is my flute playing. It picks up. So I play flute in orchestras, various ensembles. I play in church services. I also teach flute lessons as well as part of my streams of income. And this tends to historically be a really busy time. So what I'm trying to do is get my house and my cooking ahead at a baseline so that then I can just have it in maintenance mode. And so when I do a load of laundry, I put it away immediately. Like, that's a habit that I really want to try to implement. Same thing with my cooking. Try to cook 2 or 3 meals more than what we need for any given time. Stick it in the freezer, and that will help my future self when I know that life is going to get busy in the spring and in the summer. So I hope you got some stuff done with me today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're interested in that 14-day reset, we start on February the 12th. I will have information in the description bar below, and you can check out my previous video to see all of my experience with that. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care.